Hello friends, this is Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here to just share a final finished flip through of this Beatrix Potter Paperbag Journal. I've got it all tied up here. As you can see, I've got an ephemera folder ready to go with it, and this is a little bag of goodies too that I couldn't really fit it in here, so I just have it to the side, but we'll go over all that after we flip through the journal. So I've got this neat little tie-on here that I had in my stash. I just have been holding on to it because it's the only one I have, and I think it's just like super cool. It's kind of let me show it to you. It's kind of it's not really a ribbon, it's kind of like a canvas or something. I don't know how to describe it, but it was on a fruit basket. And I confiscated it from work when someone had brought it in and received a gift fruit basket at work. And I was like, oh, and they left this behind. I was like, oh, I'll take that. Thank you very much. And the color goes so well with this journal too. I've got some greens here and a green bead dangle here. So I just thought it was really cool. So I decided to go ahead and just use it for this journal's closure. And so this all started out with a paper bag, a paper grocery bag. So, you know, grocery bags are a thick paper bag, so that is good. But it's quite reinforced with several layers. So, like on the front, I have 3 layers here. This is, I think I'm trying to remember if this is like cardstock. Yeah, these 2 are cardstock. And then this is a picture from my Beatrix Potter book, which is a vintage book. I added this vintage trim here, and let's see, it's hanging on a paper clip, the green bead dangle, and it's got a lobster claw clasp there. And so, and on the back also, you know, the same layering, 2 layers of cardstock, a Beatrix Potter picture, and some lace here. So you can see that. I kind of added it at the last, this lace. I just thought it needed some trim on the back, and this kind of wrapped around. I thought that came out really cool. It kind of adds and supports the spine. So as we start on the inside, we'll do a quick flip through here. As I've been showing you my progress along the way. So I've also got the whole inside layered with cardstock, and it has little green glittery bits here. And it's, you know, sewn all around, zigzag stitched together. So, and then I put on the inside front cover here, this was in my Beatrix Potter book, and it's a little, this book belongs to a nameplate here, a little pocket down here with, you know, most of the pictures are Beatrix Potter and the Happy Easter book. So it's from 2 vintage, kind of like bunny type books, Peter Rabbit, you know, and all the Beatrix Potter characters. So there's one here, and this is a little yo-yo kind of flower from my friend that she sent me in Happy Mail. And then this is a journaling card that I made. I've got some of this fruit ribbon here as a trim. And, you know, this is all cardstock and layering and stuff like that. So it's kind of a collage tag with a picture from the Beatrix Potter book. Then here's a page. This is from the Happy Easter book. Cute little bunny story. And it has some chicks and chickens in there too. And I've got different variety of sizes of pages in here. So here's a green lined paper. And this is something I never did before. And if you watch my videos, you know I like to always be trying new things and things like that. So this is 2 cards that I had put together as a journaling spot. And I got that idea from Jovi. Creating with Jovi is her YouTube channel. It's Jovi. In case you haven't heard of her, you go check out her channel. She's got lots of fun stuff over on her channel. But I did get this idea from her, and so these are 2 pretty cards put together. So, and then I added some journaling paper here just to give it a pretty inside look there. And then you just flip it over, and you've got more journaling room here and another bunny picture. So if you see there's 2 bunny pictures and actually 3 journaling spots, and it just folds up like that. And that's on some pretty paper also from a friend in Happy Mail. I used some of the titles from the different stories in the Beatrix Potter book. I put one right here, The Tale of Pigling Bland. And then here's, you know, picture or a page. And then on this side, I did a little tuck spot here with a flip up kind of writing spot that's sewn on another collage journaling card with a picture. And I added a little text here from the Beatrix Potter book. So that's distressed. Ledger paper with a fold out. I did quite a few fold outs in here. Pink doily. This is like regular new vintage paper, although all my new vintage paper I have picked up at thrift stores. And then this is like old vintage. This is really cool. It's got this green grid on the front, and then it's got kind of a grid on the back, but they're also look like lines. So it's really neat paper. And then here's another page here from the Happy Easter book with a tuck spot on this side and a journaling card. And then this is some paper from my bunny stationery. A piece of my bunny stationery right here is a page, and I did some of my green spritz spray on the back of that one. Graph paper with a fold out, coffee dyed, yellow lined, music, vintage. Some of the paper from my friend that's been paper punched around or decoratively punched around the edges. This is the chicks from the Happy Easter book. Really cute. They were dyeing Easter eggs, and the chicks, if you haven't seen my other videos on this book, the bunnies were dyeing Easter eggs, and the chicks hatched, and they were the colors of the Easter eggs. Really cute story. This is a belly band here made with some vintage trim sewn on, and a little journaling card here. Also, it's collaged in the back. I did quite a few of those because I collaged almost a whole page to use up, you know, some of my strips and offcuts from the scrapbook paper I was using in these journals, and didn't want to waste it, so I made those journaling cards. Children's writing paper with a fold out. This is from Beatrix Potter. And then blue lined paper. This is a page pocket here. Let's see, what am I putting? Oh, I'm feeling the bead there a little bit. Okay, so page pocket here, and I didn't put a lot. This was getting quite chunky, so I didn't really pack this full of ephemera. I put the extra ephemera in there, but I did try to put at least one in each pocket and tuck spot. So I've got a cute little journaling card here made with some scrapbook paper and a picture from the book, one of the books. And then blue lined paper. And then this is the center here. So this is a page from, this whole center page is made from a Beatrix Potter page where I have some pockets. The signature ties here have a little bunny. Let me show you up close, a little bunny. I used this in my last journal too, my last bunny journal that I had listed and in my shop, and it's a little bunny button. And so here's the pockets, and these are 2 tags made from the Happy Easter book. Really pretty they turned out. They're sewn around. And then here is the page. It's a really pretty page too, with all the little mice having dinner. There's a frog looking in the window here, and these are like little food pictures from the Beatrix Potter book. So I thought that was all appropriate and went together. They're having dinner with the little food pictures down here. Then you've got these pretty tags with some pretty green ribbons on them for the pockets. Lots of journaling room, or they could even be used as bookmarks. So as we're on the back half, this is the other half of that page with the pocket page. I added some little squares here. I was thinking of going and getting some fabric, and I have some little fabric squares that are pinking sheared around, but I have these scraps and they look so much like fabric that I just went ahead and pinking sheared around my cardstock paper scraps and made those into what I would have used the fabric for on both sides here. I think that turned out really pretty, and they look like fabric because if I showed you my fabric, it's like they look almost the same. It's kind of amazing. And so here's another journaling card in this pocket, and a cute little bunny picture here. Looks like the whole family there's gathered looking at something. So cute. I love Peter Rabbit. And then the rest of the pages from the back. I'll just flip here real quick because you've seen the front half. This is the bunny stationery, and here's the bunnies on the bunny stationery. It's the let's see, I don't have it right here, but it's like that book, something like Everybody Loves a Bunny or something like that. I can't think of the name right now, but it's a cute little children's bunny story, and they have lots of little stories about these bunnies. But here's a chicken page from the Happy Easter. And so we're just flipping here through the back half so you can see the back half of the journal. Here's another, this one's spritzed with the green dye on the back, and that's another bunny stationery page. Here's a, side tuck pocket here with a kind of a large journaling card I made especially for this piece here. It says Beatrix Potter there, that's from the book. And it's a journaling card made out of file folder. Just as a reminder, all my file folders are recycled from my office. I rescue them from the trash. Cut them up and use them, Okay, so here's the flip up, flip down in this one. And it's, you can see it's a pretty piece of scrapbook paper. I've got embroidery floss here to hold it closed. And let me see if I can untie it without making a knot or something. Okay, and so it just opens, flip up, flip down. And it was pretty inside. I didn't need to add any paper as writing room because it's, even though it's got a pattern on it, it's very light. And so you can write all over this if you wanted to. And then it just closes back up. And you tie the little ties together. And let's see if I can get this tied in one try. Back together. There we go. Okay, so more pages from Beatrix Potter. There's another tag here from the Easter Bunny, or the Happy Easter book. This is a page here where I have it flip up and it's sewn on, and I've got a little ladybug kind of layering collage there. And if you saw my journal, I think I did that last night on my video, or the night before on my video a couple days ago, or it might have been yesterday, I don't know, but anyway, cute little ladybug. Here's another title from the book, Ginger and Pickles, on this fold out page with a decorative punched edge. Green paper with lines, and here we're at the back. The last page is from the Happy Easter book, and I did put another, this was one of the title pages. Like in my Beatrix Potter book, there's lots of, all the Beatrix Potter stories were in this book, and so, here's from the title page of the Peter Rabbit story right here, and I put that piece right there. Here's a crocheted flower with a pink button to decorate this pocket, and last page. This is a library pocket here that I made out of scrapbook paper. You can see the pretty butterflies here, and this is a tattoo that I used to make a journaling card. This word happy right here was a tattoo, and then I just added some Beatrix Potter characters, and you have a bookmark / journaling card, so / tag, whatever you want it to be. So I will tie that together in a second. Let's show you the ephemera folder. So I've been saying, if you haven't seen my other videos on this journal, on all my journals lately, I've been trying to make an ephemera folder, and I've been trying to do, especially the last few, each one different. Doing new things. I just love doing new things. So this one's made from 4 envelopes from my bunny stationery. And so this is the front, a pretty butterfly. This is the back, a mouse from Beatrix Potter. And all the text that's in the background here on these envelopes is from the Beatrix Potter book. And then I layered it with, book pages, scrapbook paper, which is cardstock, and a picture from the Beatrix Potter book. So front, back, and then you open it up like this, and you have these 2 pictures. These are squirrels, and these are bunnies from the Beatrix Potter. Then it opens up like this, and I use some of my purple spritz on these. I wasn't sure when I did my video yesterday how I was going to do the inside, and then all of a sudden something clicked after I got done with that video, and I decided to spritz these pages, and I think they came out, or these envelopes, on the back, and I think that just came out super pretty, and it goes so well. Of course, I mean, I have purple here in all of these backgrounds, and it just goes so well with this whole journal set. So I ended up having 4 pockets since I have 4 envelopes, and I will try to show you, let me see, what is in here. So I've got a cute little bunny postcard here that is used. Let me see if it has any type of year. I don't see a year here, but anyway, there's a stamp. I think that's a stamp. I guess that's a stamp, but maybe it's one like a postcard that you buy that's paid for and it already has a stamp type of thing from the post office. I'm not sure, but it's a bunny postcard. This is another one of the collage postcards or journaling cards that I made. Little mouse from Beatrix Potter and some of the, you know, text from the book from Beatrix Potter. And then this is a bridge tally card. And then this is a piece that I just, I think in my last thrifting video, I found this in a book. And since it was sitting out here, I said, okay, that's going along with this journal. Some vintage ephemera. And that was from a vintage book, so that's pretty old. Little coupon there. Okay, let's see, did I get everything out of here? I think so. In this pocket, there's a couple of flashcards. This one is, you can see the numbers. This one is a blank one. In this flashcard set here, I got a few blank ones, so that's fun to decorate those. And then I've got a little mouse picture here. That's just a pinking sheared around, ready for you to do something with it, whatever you want to do. And it's distressed already. Just some extra things that I had sitting here, so I thought, well, I'll just send them along with this journal. This is another collage journaling card. You know, you can see because it has pieces in the back there that it's collaged. And then in this pocket, I have, let's see, I tried to put as many pieces as I could in these envelopes, if you know what I mean. Let's see, I think I got everything out of there. So this is another collage piece here. Just got a collaging in the back, a picture from Beatrix Potter, and a little die-cut flower here that I had got from Maria in Happy Mail. This is a flashcard. This is the bridge scoring tape. Oh, this is from a bridge set. Okay, this is a bunny. I only had one of these, and I put it in here. I'm parting with it. I received it in Happy Mail, but I've been holding on to it. But since this is a bunny journal, I thought, well, Sherry, you need to let that go. So, and this is a fox. And there's a fox story in the Beatrix Potter about, his name is Mr. Todd, if you're familiar with Beatrix Potter. And this looks like Mr. Todd, so I put that in there. An address book piece from a, old address book. And then a Rolodex vintage, from a Rolodex card, and it has lines on both sides. That's what I'm trying to say. I like those, so you can write on those lines on both sides. And then here, one of my pink dye guest checks, a Monopoly $1 bill, and some cardstock, which I tried to pick out colors that would go along with the colors in the journal. Here, a couple of different shades of purple and a pink. So you can do lots of stuff with those, layering and making journaling cards or whatever you might want to do. So, and then the little bag is just, I was going to put it inside, but it didn't really fit inside here without, and the idea behind these ephemera folders that I've been making is you can make a journal if you want to make a journal out of these. So you would fold it up and get your pages and just put some pages in here, however many you think would fit. After you take all the ephemera out of here, because I've got it quite, you'll see if you get it, it's making it quite, thick with the ephemera that's in there. But if you take that out, you would be able to get more pages in here and have, I would say, at least 10 papers, which if folded in half is 20 pages. And if you count both sides, that's 40 pages. So that would be a good sized journal for this little cover, which I'm going to call it a can be potential journal cover. And it's all set, it's all decorated, and you can even add more onto here if you wanted to. Some Tim Holtz flowers, some little words. I was going to do that, but I thought, you know, I'm just going to leave it like this and let someone else have some fun. So this paper clip I received in Happy Mail. It's got some cute little seed beads on there. I need to make some of these too, but that is going along with this ephemera folder. And in this little bit, this is a little blue paper bag, and you can decorate this and use this. And then all my little pieces are in here. Like I've got some ribbon, safety pins. I think there's a bulb pin, there's a bead. There's some little, you know, small die cuts in here. All the little stuff that you don't want to get lost and, you know, fall out, I put in here. I'm probably going to just fold this over, though, so nothing falls out, and put some washi tape on there, just like that. And then this will be a nice little bag to decorate. So that is everything. I'm done with this one. It's already in my shop. When you see this video, it'll be listed. And I was going to show you, when I started this project, I said, you know, during my last, when I did my last bunny journal, I didn't set out to do bunny journals. I just had started paperback journals, and I didn't finish them last summer. So now here it is, March, and I finally finished 2 of them, and I made them into bunny journals. And these are the other 3. As I've been working on other pages here, I've added some pages to these. So these are not done yet, but I just wanted to give you a quick little peek at what my next 3 projects are here. I've got a really good start on the pages, and you can see they're really awesome, pretty looking pages. I just love the pages that I have and the colors in here, and I love the covers. So these 3 are similar, but they're different. You can see the sizes. They're quite different sizes. Like this is kind of this is probably almost Traveler's Notebook, but it's a little taller, I believe. This one's like, these 2 are like smaller Traveler's Notebooks, but really cute sizes. So I'm going to try to see, count how many pages I have in here, and try to see how many more I can get in here. That's what I like to do. And then, you know, maybe I'll just leave them as kind of like, I just love the way they look right now. I might just leave them as kind of like blank journals, like not do decorating, and just maybe if I think I want to decorate a page, I'll put it in an ephemera kit so someone else can have fun decorating. But I just see this one's blank on the back, has the fruit on the front, fruit on both sides on this one, and the same with this one as far as fruit on the front and blank on the back. On the 2 little ones are like that. So anyway, I will be back with my progress on these 3 little fruit journals, and see you all next time. Thank you for watching, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.